About this is Democratic Congressman Brad Sherman of California. He's a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Welcome, sir.
Good to be with you.
Nice to have you here. Should President-elect Trump meet with Vladimir Putin ASAP?
I don't know about ASAP, but obviously they should meet at some point. It's an important country.
And what do you suppose the conversation will be like?
Well, there might be a private thank you, but I don't think that'll be reported to the press. But we have a host of issues to discuss with the Russians, and whether it's Syria, Ukraine, the Baltic states, et cetera, et cetera.
You have both the Kremlin and the president-elect describing this election hack investigation by U.S. intelligence services a witch hunt, although it seems that some members of Trump's team now say that Russia was indeed behind the hacking. So what does that say to you?
We've known Russia was behind the hacking for many months. I'm surprised that there wasn't a reaction against Trump from his own base. The only bit of new information now is that the intelligence services are confirming what everybody obviously knew, which was that not only was Russia behind the hacks, that was widely reported, but that their purpose was to help Trump. You look at what they revealed, what effect it had the campaign, when they revealed it, and anybody who'd been in politics for a year or two would say that these leaks were designed to help Trump win. Democrats were overconfident and didn't want to rock the boat, didn't want to make as big a deal out of this as it was.
You know, some Democrats suspect Trump himself was working in cahoots with Russia. Do you believe that?
Oh, we'll never know. I would think there's little reason for them to have done a highly dangerous strategy meeting. The fact is that in the campaign, Trump said things that would have hurt him just a little bit with American voters, but helped him with the electoral college votes that are controlled in Moscow. And Moscow returned the favor. The fact that, as I would assume, they didn't do a secret meeting or a secret phone call doesn't change that.
Okay, but when you say Moscow controlled the electoral, that's not true.
No, they don't. But look, the Hillary campaign made many errors. Trump made many errors. There were dozens of factors more important than this in the campaign. But had these leaks not come out, it's hard to think that Hillary wouldn't have gotten another 100,000 votes in the upper Midwest.
I want to ask you about something along the lines of another topic. You know Meryl Streep in the Golden Globe speech. Did you hear it last night?
I heard it this morning.
You heard it this morning. Okay, so she was upset that Donald Trump seemingly poked fun at that disabled reporter during the primary, right? And
Yep.
Donald Trump said that, you know what, I didn't make fun of him. That's just absolutely not true. That's what he tweeted out this morning. Kellyanne Conway said this morning on New Day that we should not take Trump literally, but we should know what's in his heart. How do you respond to that?
He made fun of a disabled reporter who had questioned him. What was in his heart was a desire to counterattack anybody who questioned him on any issue, and to do so both with legitimate criticisms and mockery of a man's disability. That's what is in our new president's heart.
But I think what Donald Trump is saying, you know, I didn't make fun of him, and just believe me because you don't know what's in my heart. Does that make sense to you?
We will never know what is in his heart, but we can judge what his actions were. He mocked a disabled reporter. He mocked him mercilessly, continuously, and never apologized. And if his heart pushes him in the other direction, his heart doesn't seem to have much impact on his behavior.
Congressman Brad Sherman of California, thanks for joining me this morning.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Still to come.